nice laugh, are you?
Australian legends!
Hey!
Sir, can you knock?
What's up, everyone? I'm Adam. This is FWCI, and today we're gonna watch Dirty Dancing from 1987, the year after I was born. Never seen this movie. The only spattering of things that I know about this movie is Ferris Bueller's sister is the main character, Patrick Swayze is in it, somebody's gotta learn to dance or has to dance for something. There's dancing involved, obviously, not just because of the title. And the main character's name is Baby? Is that right? That's don't put baby in the corner. That's what the old saying goes. So that's all I've heard about this movie through the, ethos of, pop culture and things like that. Over the years, I am 38 years old, so I do hear about some stuff. But I don't know the story. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who has to dance or who's gonna not dance, or is someone is it her dad's trying to stop them dancing? Is that what it is, or is that just like a cliche that is used a lot? I don't know, we have to wait and see. But if you want a full-length version of this reaction, because there's going to be a lot of music in this, I'm guessing, and if you want the full-length version of that, patreon.com/FWCI is where you can get it. You can watch along with your own version and watch me click my fingers to the smooth rhythms of 1987. Let me know in the comments what else you want to see me react to on the channel, but it's time. And hit the like button right now. Do the like button thing, and we're going to get into Dirty Dancing. So movies that are like this famous, I find are usually pretty good. They usually live up to the hype. Oh, and there's a song in it. What is the one? It's that real famous one. The only thing that keeps coming into my head is, if you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts would tell. But that's not it. It's a different song. I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. Kicking fat drums. As Max Kellerman. Max Kellerman? Wait, that was a character's name. Max Kellerman is a dude who used to cover NBA on ESPN. Max Kellerman? Is that him? Are we going to get Stephen A in this? Is he going to come in and be like, it is blasphemous and preposterous that you won't be allowed to dance? I'm sure the crossover audience of ESPN First Take and Dirty Dancing is a narrow one.
That was the summer of 1963, when everybody called me baby, and it didn't occur to me to mind.
Okay, good. At least this movie acknowledges that nickname is some bullshit. Okay, Bebe, where are we? And by the way, I'm almost at the end of Schitt's Creek, as if you can tell by the bob shirt. So if I be calling her Bebe, that's why.
Monks burning themselves in protest. Butt out, baby.
Butt out, baby.
We've got Splish Splash, the water class down by the lake. We have the still life.
Newman. I didn't realize Newman was in this. And Dennis Nedry.
I want you girls to know if it were not for this man, I'd be standing here dead.
Okay. What an odd thing to say.
Ladies, the inner circle!
Okay. This is some shithouse dancing right here. This isn't dirty at all. This movie is false advertising. I know, it's gonna get dirtier.
Mom, Dad, I'm going up to the main house to look around.
So this is like some sort of like getaway place for like Richie families. I'm gonna assume that's exactly what it is. Getaway for Richies.
That means you keep your fingers out of the water, your hair out of the soup, and show the goddamn daughters a good time. All the daughters. Even the dogs. Schlep them out to the terrace. Show them the stars.
What is going on? Hey, Swayze. Johnny, what have you done? What's your history?
Whoa.
So Swayze is a bad boy waiter in this one.
Robbie, Baby wants to send her leftover pot roast to Southeast Asia.
So anything you don't finish, you wrap up.
Max, our baby's gonna change the world.
Okay. These high society situations are always so friggin' artificial to me.
No economics of underdeveloped countries. I'm going into the Peace Corps.
Alright, so she's really, really into like humanitarianism stuff. What's Patrick Swayze into? Is he also into it? Is that their connection? Alright, Swayze, give it to us.
That's not gonna sell lessons.
Yeah, I think Bebe is planning on buying some lessons, if you ask me. Hang on a second. Is she gonna be like, you know what? I don't want to save starving people. I want to dance. Is that the trajectory we're on? Back to work, Swayze. So wait, is it a dance retreat? Is that where we are?
Is that good for you?
And for being such a good sport, here you go.
Thanks, Newman / Colonel Sanders.
You know, I finally met a girl exactly like my mother. Dresses like her, acts like her. So I brought her home. My father doesn't like her.
Yeah, that's a good one. So they're just at a resort owned by Kellerman, Max Kellerman, before he worked at ESPN.
Max would kill me.
Oh, is she about to discover some secret underground dance party? Hell yeah! Look at this. Look at the chick. The pelvic thrusting on all of these dance moves immediately. Just to get the point across. There you go. There's a whole lot of grinding happening here.
Wanna try it?
Come on, baby.
Oh, I think she wants to give it a go. Why does this grind party need watermelon, by the way? Is that for everybody afterwards so they can all recharge? So these people dance all day for their job, and then after hours they're like, yeah, let's go do some more dancing, but this time with no rules.
You'd think they were a couple, wouldn't you?
Aren't they?
So what the hell is the relationship between these two? Just dance lovers, not friends with benefits, Jesus.
I carried a watermelon.
Alright, Swayze, could have said hello, Jesus. Patrick Swayze, he's got some serious moves. Oh, he's just gonna teach her?
Watch my eyes. Good.
Kellerman said, no funny business. It's a little bit weird. It does feel like she's learning how to have sex more than anything else. She's just had a life-changing experience in that 45 seconds.
So you're really a rockette. I think you're a wonderful dancer.
Yeah, well, my mother kicked me out when I was 16. I've been dancing ever since.
Oh, damn. Yeah, she's dancing for a living. She's dancing to survive. And what's with the attitude all of a sudden? Damn. Oh, she saw Bebe grinding on Patrick Swayze in the secret underground dance party.
One of the bungalow bunnies. That's what we call the women who stay here all week long. The husbands only come up on weekends.
Oh, that's what she's doing.
It's a hardship.
You know what, Vivian? You do what you're doing. Enjoy yourself.
Love to watch your hair blowing in the breeze.
Shut up, idiot. Can't you see she is not thinking about you at all?
Maybe my parents are looking for me.
Baby, don't worry. If they think you're with me, they'll be the happiest parents at Kellerman's.
Oh my god. Can we throw this guy off the bridge and then drown him in the lake?
Sometimes in this world, you see things you don't want to see.
Please, mansplain a little bit more for us, mate. Oh my god, this guy, I hate him. Fire, red, flaming, heat on the side of my face.
What's the matter with her?
She's knocked up, baby.
Billy.
Oh, Billy, don't be blabbing about that. I reckon it's Neil. Is that the name of the dude? The douchey one who's like, I've got 2 hotels. I reckon he knocked her up.
Jesus, Billy, now she's gonna run and tell her little management boyfriend and we all get fired. Why not skywrite a Penny got knocked up by Robbie the creep?
Robbie.
Robbie. Robbie. What the hell, man?
But if it's Robbie, there's no problem. I know he has the money. I'm sure if you tell him.
He knows.
And he doesn't give a shit.
Go back to your playpen.
That's a good line.
Just where do you get off telling me what's right?
But you can't just leave her.
I didn't blow a summer hauling.
What are you doing, baby?
Stay away from my sister, or I'll have you fired.
Oh, alright, baby. Baby! Also, Robbie, what are you doing, man?
Could you lend me $250?
Are you all right, baby? Are you in some kind of trouble?
No, it's not me.
You know what, baby? Goodbye.
I'll have it for you before dinner.
Is everything all right?
Fine.
You know what, baby? I appreciate that. Good work. That was pretty well handled. I'm fine with it. And now we go back to the grind club.
No, you were right about him.
And where'd you get it?
You said you needed it.
Is this kid for real?
Yeah, it takes a real saint to ask Daddy.
It kind of does, Patrick Swayze.
It's another hotel where they do the Mambo act.
Oh, yeah, is baby gonna fill in for this Mumbo act?
Oh,
No.
sorry.
Oh. You don't step on the one.
Okay, so these two are gonna fall in love after she annoys the living shit out of Patrick Swayze for... Give me a good half an hour of that, I reckon.
2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Don't lean back. Lifting up. 2, 3, 4. Shoulders down.
What is this dance, by the way? I don't know if saving world hunger is going to be your thing, baby. You seem to be pretty good at this. Oh.
Head up.
Seems very scantily clad there, I must say. It was a bit of a shocking, jarring moment. This song just reminds me of Hungry Jack's commercials. She's getting real damn good at this. This is quite the montage here. It's quite the plutonic dance montage we're watching.
Oh, yes, as a matter of fact, it is. We're supposed to do the show in 2 days.
Come on, guys. Let's get on the same page here. I'm sure you can do this. So far, zero resistance to the dance, intentions of Bebe.
What? No.
Go jump on the log, Bebe. I mean, that looks genuinely difficult, and that's definitely the actors, so props to them. And rest in peace to Patrick Swayze. Oh, come on, Swayze. Lock your arms. Get that shit going.
You know, the best place to practice lifts is in the water.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Oh, my God. And we all have to wear thin white clothing.
Hey, let's do it again. Okay.
Is their dad gonna catch him in the lake doing this? Because this is the perfect time for a good "you busted" moment.
That's where I went. George Burns was a teacher.
He was? Yes, I'm old enough to know who George Burns is. I mean, I'm old enough to be a child when he was 100 years old. Let's just put it in perspective.
Thanks, baby.
On behalf of my baby, thanks, baby.
I'm so scared, baby.
Don't worry.
Hang on, what does she need the money for? Is it to get an abortion? Or I thought she just needed to go to a doctor's appointment.
I don't just gotta do anything. Just tell Mommy and Daddy I've got a terrible headache and I'm in bed and check on me once, okay?
That makeup does not do anything for her. That looks terrible. I guess this is set in the 60s, isn't it? She is killing it, though, I have to say. Baby looks about 30 years older with her hair like that. She looks like an old lady that's been doing it for, like, centuries. Oh.
You know, but by the second turn, you really had it.
Yeah, but I didn't do the lift.
Now what? Now what are we gonna do? I know where it's going.
He didn't use no ether, nothing.
Whoa.
The guy had a dirty knife and a folding table.
What?
I could hear her screaming in the hallway, and
Oh my God.
Johnny's here.
What the fuck just happened? Holy shit, this just took a turn. Oh, I don't know if you want to involve him. Oh, Dad's a doctor. Oh, okay, maybe you should get him to have a look. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This took such a turn. Holy crap, man. This is full on. 80s movies. You think you know what's going on, and then it just comes out of nowhere with something like this.
Was that what my money paid for?
Daddy, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, good point as well. God damn it.
And take that stuff off your face before your mother sees you.
Oh, I mean, I kind of understand where the old man's coming from here. Like, what's that? You're hanging out with people that get dodgy abortions. You know what? My daughter, maybe don't go with that crowd. I thought he was just like an anti-music asshole.
Can I come in?
Well, that being said, he's also jumping to a lot of conclusions, and we've obviously seen a lot more than what the old man knows, but with the limited information that he has, I don't blame him. Swayze, can you put a shirt on for us, please? I mean, I'm sorry, ladies, but given everything that's going on, I feel like a shirt is in order.
I mean, the reason people treat me like I'm nothing is because I'm nothing.
That's not true.
I'm balancing on shit, and as quick as that, I could be down there again.
No, it's not the way it is. It doesn't have to be that way.
What are you gonna do, marry him, Bebe?
Bleeding and
Yeah, go get my daddy. That's really brave.
That took a lot of guts to go to him. You are not scared of anything. I don't know.
Me? I'm scared of everything. I'm scared.
What are you guys talking about here? You're like agreeing and disagreeing with each other about like literally everything.
Scared of walking out of this room and never feeling the rest of my whole life the way I feel when I'm with you.
Alright, Swayze. See, this is why you should have put a shirt on, because it leads to this kind of business. If her dad walks in on this, Swayze, you are in so much shit. No, that's not vertical. That's not vertical at all.
Today, auditions for the annual Kellerman's end of the season talent show beginning in the Playhouse.
Oh, we've got a talent show. Bebe, you gonna be doing a dance with Swayze?
So, everyone gonna be in the show?
Not you.
Why would you want to leave early?
It was just an idea. We can stay if you want to. So, Lisa, what were you planning to sing?
He is holding on by the skin of his teeth, isn't he?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Oh, you couldn't have. It's okay.
Yeah, that's not your fault, baby. I mean, maybe before you hand over the cash, know what you're getting into. No, what's this, the 50s, 60s, I guess?
You can still have children.
Oh, Penny,
That's good to hear. Fucking hell. She's piecing it together. And now he won't even speak to her.
So, he says you're gonna be fine, right?
Johnny, what are you doing?
Don't worry about Mac.
Baby, where are you going in this weather?
They're having charades in the West Lobby.
Oh, quite a little joiner, aren't we?
The old man's like, I didn't hear anything about charades. And I'm in the charades, not email group, the charades. Oh my God, they are just porking on the reg now. Jesus. This is a charade, if I've ever seen one.
Can they really take care of themselves? I mean, I never knew women could be like that, you know? They're slipping their room keys in my hands 2 and 3 times a day, different women.
2 or 3 times a day, bro.
That's all right. I understand. You were just using them. That's all.
You're a male whore, aren't you? Isn't that what this is?
That's the thing, baby. See, it wasn't like that. They were using me.
Oh my God, is this movie a reverse Pretty Woman?
What's your real name, baby?
Yeah, good question.
Francis.
Oh, Jesus, how is Baby a better choice? Francis is my granddad's middle name. You could go by Frankie, I guess. That's probably a little bit nicer. Fran?
Decided to go all the way with Robbie.
Oh, don't do that.
No, it's someone like him.
See how she immediately is like, no, don't.
You wouldn't care if I humped the entire army, as long as they were on the right side of the Ho Chi Minh Trail.
The entire army? I mean, Jesus.
He listens when I talk now. You hate that.
Oh my God. Whatever. I'm not invested in you anymore because you suck.
Spaghetti arms, would you give me some tension, please?
You guys are getting way too comfortable here.
Bill does a dancer.
I simply say, my sweet.
I mean, this is kind of cute and a little bit romantic. I get it.
I thought you always do the mambo. Huh? And why not dance this year's final dance to the pachanga?
Is that good? I'm guessing it's shit because this guy's suggesting it.
We're in the season with the pachanga. Great idea.
Okay. So Swayze and Bebe are gonna blow everybody's assholes open with an amazing final dance. Let's go.
Let him talk to you that way.
What do you mean, fight the boss man?
Yeah, tell him your ideas. He's a person like everyone else. I'm sure.
Look, I know these people, baby. They are rich and they're mean. They won't listen to me.
Francis.
House painters and plasterers, local number 179 at your service.
Wow. So that's your options. Painter, plasterer, or dance/sex god.
When Vietnam falls, is China next?
The dad in this movie's a moron. Don't you be hanging out with those hoodlums. See you in 3 days. He's a moody bitch in this movie, isn't he?
Well, it looks like I picked the wrong sister. That's okay, baby.
Oh, that ain't good. Robbie. Fuck around and get your ass kicked. Yeah, Swayze, give it to him. Roundhouse kick. Roadhouse. How's your painting, Swayze? Are the tiny little shorts a 60s thing, or is that more of an 80s thing? I know the 60s was like the short skirt era, but... Oh, Vivian. Is our husband here? Oh, there he is. You can whack her while you want while I hula all day. Jesus.
Nothing worked out for us.
Oh, and she's got sexy plans? Uh-oh. Patrick Swayze's right. They are just throwing it at him, aren't they?
You know I play cards all weekend, and I got an all-night game tonight. Why don't you give my wife some extra dance lessons?
All right. Is he oblivious or is he okay with it?
The show and everything, so I won't have time for anything else. And I don't think it'd be fair to take the money.
Oh, Oh, that's the sister, isn't it? Yeah, you suck. You know what? Do that number. You should definitely do that. And then Bebe can come and blow everybody's assholes apart with a dance number. Let's go. Don't do it, Lisa. Oh. Oh.
I met your father, and he said, come on, and he put his arm around me. Just like he did with Robbie.
Okay. Where is this dream going, Patrick Swayze? Wait, she stayed there the night? Uh-oh. You two can do the walk of shame together. Oh, maybe not. Whoops.
It was in his jacket hanging on the back of his chair. He had it at 1:30, and when he checked again at 3:45, it was missing.
He was still playing cards at 3:45. Sorry, you deserve for your wallet to get stolen, I reckon.
There are no books in Johnny's room. Huh?
You snitch.
Daddy, I need your help.
Oh, no. Oh, no. If he does anything for you, it's a miracle, baby.
Sorry, baby, I can't.
Yeah, good move, old man.
Got an eyewitness, and the kid has no alibi. Come on, Neil. You'll learn what it's like to fire an employee.
No, Mr. Kellerman, wait.
Oh, Neil's gonna love this way too much.
It's because I was with him.
Yes. I'll be back in 4 hours. I'm gonna go stare at the lake. Don't touch me.
But you lied too.
What did he lie about?
But I'm in this family too, and you can't keep giving me the silent treatment.
Because he's probably pieced together that they had sex in that room overnight.
But you let me down too.
I'm the only one who doesn't understand Baby's point of view here. Like, I get that she's saying, like, you wanted me to conform, blah, 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 blah. But he's been really cool about shit. This whole movie, he's been pretty reasonable, I feel like. Like, they have not painted this dad to be a complete bastard or anything like that.
I knew they'd have to apologize.
I'm out, baby.
Wait, what?
They fired you anyway because of me.
Oh, yeah, fair call.
Nobody has ever done anything like that for me before.
You were right, Johnny. You can't win no matter what you do.
You listen to me. I don't want to hear that from you. You can.
Their arguments are so strange in this movie. It's like they're not arguing. They're arguing at each other about what the other one said, but like in a way of like trying to uplift the other one instead. It's weird. It's a weird dynamic. Oh, the ball's on you, Johnny.
Got his partner in trouble and sent her off to some butcher while he moved on to an innocent young girl like my daughter.
You should probably tidy up this relationship with Penny for people, Swayze. It's an easy one to misinterpret.
I'll see you.
Godspeed, Swayze.
I'll do your hair.
Why? Because you found out that Robbie is a scumbag and now you're sorry?
Kellerman's, we come together, singing all as one.
Neil, I dislike you very much. You are difficult to be around.
Games and lectures don't.
Okay, that's not the sister after all. I don't know who anybody is now. Or maybe it is. Oh, no, it is. It is. That's why she's not at the table. Doy.
Good luck in medical school, son.
What?
And I wanted to thank you for your help with the Penny situation. Because we've all gotten into messes like these.
What? Is that John C. Reilly's dad or something? It looks very much like him.
22 countries in 3 days.
That sounds exhausting.
We've shared won't be forgotten. Oh.
She is bored out of her skull, isn't she? Everybody is. Whoa.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
That's where... She's just sitting there. She could have maybe had a different chair if she asked for it, I'm sure. What the hell, bro? Wow, that moment makes even less sense now that I've seen it. Is there some stigma with sitting in the corner?
Sit down, Jake.
Is that the first thing she said this entire movie? I know she said something, but I feel like she hasn't said much.
At the time of my life, no, I never...
This is a very powerful song. A power ballad, isn't that what they call them?
Now I finally found someone.
The lady in the audience who didn't get her sex is gonna be... There's gonna be a puddle underneath her at the end of this.
I think she gets this from me.
I think you might be right.
So I'll tell you something.
This could be Earth. Earth? What I love? This could be love. Sorry for ruining the song, everyone. That woman going nuts in the crowd. Oh! Swayze jumping into the crowd. Oh, the lift! Let's go. Let's do it. Alright, Swayze. Damn, man.
Know what's on your mind.
The flash mobbing now. There you go. Ah, that's a really nice moment. This song is one of those, like, emotion welling songs. And that's such a beautiful moment as well. They've been practicing it and they can't do it. Big moment. You did nothing wrong, old man. You were just trying to protect your family, alright? You don't know this Patrick Swayze character. You know what? Go back to your room and rub one out and get some sleep. You'll be fine in the morning.
You weren't the one who got Penny in trouble. When I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong.
You're not that wrong, though, man. You're a little bit wrong about that, but other than that, your performance in this has been pretty understandable. And now all the Richies and all the poor people that have nothing better to do than dance are all grinded on each other. There you go. I want to see Mo there dancing with like 12 gorgeous women around him while his wife is pouting somewhere after her week of debauchery. That guy's wearing Jazzy Jeff's shirt, by the way. Definitely is.
Never felt
Yes, I
swear it's the truth. You know, owe it all to you. Oh, break it down, Patrick Swayze. And there we go. Oh, there's an after credit. Ooh. Nope. Fair enough. That movie was way crazier than I thought it was going to be. And I don't even know if it intended to be as crazy as it is now. But let's quickly talk about the characters that we've got. Patrick Swayze, Johnny Castle. I mean, I don't know how old he was in this, but this would have been a very, very difficult film to actually make. So much dancing, there would be so many takes. I imagine that he would have been in hell doing this because he was on screen, face on screen, dancing a lot throughout this. So shout out to Patrick Swayze and his dance steps. Frances, Bebe. She was a pretty good character. You know what? She was good. She had her beliefs and she was very proactive about a lot of stuff. And honestly, for the most part, I think she was a pretty solid character. I was with her most of the way. Alright, Bebe's dad, Jake, Dr. Jake House, whatever their name is. Wow. I honestly thought he was going to be a massive prick in this movie. I thought he was going to be like a really memorable villain who's trying to like oppress everybody who likes dance. That was kind of what my assumption was going into this, just kind of knowing the tidbits that I knew about this. But they with this movie have benefited from him being a lot more like that because it's a fairly cheesy 80s storyline in general. if the dad was a little bit more, you know, tyrannical, would that have added to that final scene there? You tell me in the comments, but because he seemed, I'm very sympathetic to the dad. From what he knew, I think he made all the right calls. Neil was, I guess, the real villain of this movie. He was, and Robbie, was that what his name? Yeah, Robbie Gould. He was, he had a big weekend, did Robbie Gould. He was getting into it a lot. A random Wayne Knight appears in the wild in this movie as well, which was interesting to see. Other than that, not really any other overly memorable characters to mention. Oh, the lady, was it the lady whose husband only comes up on weekends and she's there fucking all the dancers while he's away. She was quite funny as well. I liked what they did with her character when she popped up in the story to do with Johnny, mostly. And then the story takes that wild left turn into a really dark, serious, horrifying situation with Penny and her botched abortion is what I am understanding. I think this movie was very, very subtle about a lot of things, and there was a few things that I didn't pick up on originally. Like, I don't distinctly remember them like saying that she was gonna go and like, you know, have an abortion. So I was kind of caught off guard when it all sort of happened. And yeah, very, very heavy subject to chuck in the middle of this romantic dance movie that we've got here. So I see here that the character of Baby is 17, and if you've watched any of my reactions, especially Clueless in reference to this, sometimes I get a little bit like uncomfortable with like relationships between men and like much younger women. Like, and a lot of these old movies, it feels like they're made in a man's world by men for women, if that makes sense. And sometimes it's a little bit gross. But something here says she's 18, something here says she's 17, but I feel less weird about like watching these stories here when the character's 17. I just know, for something in my mind, I feel like that's much closer to being able to like determine the difference between right and wrong and what you have to do and what you don't have to do and that kind of stuff. So it didn't feel too weird, but at the same time, Johnny is apparently 24, so it definitely has that out-of-date flavor where it was kind of romanticized to have like these much older men that are like in their adulthood, you know, going out with these girls that are just out of high school and stuff like that. But this movie, even though it was probably higher up there on the creep scale, it didn't seem to make it feel creepy throughout. There were times where it was a little bit creepy, but the storytelling and just the way that they put this movie together, I was more interested in the characters and things like that rather than having some sort of like moral hurdle that I can't get over while watching it. So not much else to say about this one other than it absolutely lived up to the hype. It's one of those movies that I've heard the name of, I've seen it parodied in stuff, and the ending of this, actually I should probably touch on, a very formulaic, tear-inducing ending to one of these movies, and it worked. It wasn't overly creative or anything like that, but it tied everything up in a nice bow at the end. And that's something that movies from like the 80s and 90s did a lot better than movies today, is they gave you a resolution and everything is sort of like, you know, you know where all the characters are at by the end instead of ambiguity and stuff like that. But let me know in the comments what you thought about this one. Let me know your memories of seeing Dirty Dancing. Did you go see it in the movie theater back in 1987? If you did, how are your 50s going? What are your thoughts on the music in this movie? For me, it was pretty good. It was a nice mix of like 60s music and some good 80s music as well. So great music in this as well. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. Patreon.com/FWCI if you want to watch along with a full-length reaction and get early access and movie polls and everything else like that. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace.